Hey guys, it's Lemmy Plummer, the founder and CEO of Zeus Network. Shout out to Grape Tea News. Let's go. Hey.
We're going to start off with Adam Wack. Yes, you guys, we're going to start off with Adam Wack. And she actually kind of sound like she copping a plea. I never got to talk about this, guys. But remember, Summer spilled the tea about Adam spitting on Lex, right? And Summer was like, oh, because Ahna was like, oh no, it was meant for Summer. But Summer was like, I was nowhere around. I was nowhere around. So how was it, especially, like, how do you spit on somebody on accident? Anyways, it's disgusting regardless, right? It even came to that point. So Ahna was like, oh no, it was meant for you. Summer was like, no, that's a cap. I wasn't around. Then the video comes out and Ahna was talking trash about spitting on Lex, right? And Lex go come out tomorrow. Oh, I thought it was a mistake and we're cordial, we cool, but she got an answer about that. Ho, is you cool? Yo, I think if this was Scotty, okay, Lex would have reacted differently. We at least seen her run up on, like, what is the force field? But what dirty, dark secrets do Roller, Bigger, and Adam have? What do they know? Like, for real, it is getting weird with the way that they're protected. At this point, Ahna is more protected than Scotty. And that's Lemmy's baby mama. So something's going on.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Bruh. Like, so you can't convince me Lemmy's not dealing with Ahna anymore. Allegedly. Because it's just, I don't know, man. It's just super weird. It's super weird. So check this out, you guys. Shout out to T in the Woods for the post. It says, Adam Wack says the spit was meant for Summer, not Big Lex.
Outside the fucking premiere, this is the only thing I'm gonna say. The night that I had off Summer outside the premiere of Africa, and I fought her, and I spit on her and it landed on Lex. Y'all already knew I didn't like none of them bitches. I didn't like Dolly, I didn't like Lex, I don't care. So when it did land on Lex, of course I laughed about it with my friends, and I'm like, it landed on Lex. Because bitch, I don't like you, so of course I'm gonna laugh about it. But it wasn't for her, it wasn't intended for her. But it's like, fuck the whole crew, blah blah boom, bitch. And that's what we was on. Like, everybody don't got common sense right now. So when we seen that it did get on her, we like, oh shit, but I'm like, fuck that bitch too. Like, that's how it was. It was never intended for her. And I'm not gonna keep saying that. Like, actually, like, she was.
Mind you, this was at the Baddies Africa premiere, right? Baddies Gone Wild, Baddies Africa premiere, right? Y'all know that wasn't that long ago. That was like this past summer, right? It wasn't that long ago. It was like, or even spring, right? I think it was like April when that aired, right? When that premiered and stuff like that. So that's not that long ago. So the fact that Lex is just letting Ahna slide, like, it's weird. I don't know, man. They ruined the show, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Baddies is so bad now. Like, it is horrible. Okay? But I feel like if this was K-Rican, if this was Summer, if this was who else she didn't punch on, y'all? Fanta, Tavy. Perfect example. If this was Tavy, what y'all think Lex would have did, even on accident? If Tavy spit on Lex on accident, right, and it was meant for Summer, right? Like, you think she would have just let it slide, or y'all think she would have beat her up? I think we're gonna go with she would have beat up Tavy. I think we all know that, right? And isn't it weird that Ahna and Lex got beef? Apparently at that particular time, Summer and Lex is still supposed to be cool. So why, even if it was meant for Summer, why she still didn't beat her up? Girl, it was meant for my friend, right? You spit on me, and you still was like, oh, it was an accident. It was oopsie daisy. I'm like,
Oh, bitch. And that's what we was on. Like, everybody don't got common sense right now. So when we seen that it did get on her, we like, oh shit. But I'm like, fuck that bitch too. Like, that's how it was. It was never intended for her. And I'm not gonna keep saying that. Like, actually, like, she really shouldn't have been there. I don't have a problem with Lex now. We actually very cordial. I still stay. I've never been a hitter against her, and y'all know that. But at that time, I did not fuck with none of them. So even if it landed on Dolly, I would have been like, just spit out on Dolly. Fuck them bitches. Boom. It could have been anybody, even her girlfriend, because I think her girlfriend was there.
wow. Something's going on. Oh, thank you for clocking T. Why was you spitting anyways, though? If Summer was to spit, we wouldn't hear the end of it. Remind you, the only story that we've gotten about the security situation is from Ivory, who is not a reputable source. That hoe is a liar. She done lied about so many things, came out and admitted that she lied about multiple things, and people still believe her. I would never understand. So remember, Ivory was like, oh, and then mind you, Ivory never even said that Summer spit on the security guard, allegedly. She said she spit near him. And these weirdos are saying that Summer deserves what she got, right? She got what she deserved. But these are the same people that's in the comments, I just ignore, saying that it was an accident. Lex shouldn't beat up Ahna because it was an accident.
Huh? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
I'm just saying, this is another good point too. Lex is desperately want to be friends with Tashiki and Ahna. She do. She just want to be part of the in crowd. We peeped that with Oxy on Baddies Gone Wild. Them hoes was bullying her and her roommates, and she still wanted to be friends with the bullies, right? With the hoes that don't like them, right? Threw them under the bus. And then turned on her friends, and they still turned on her. Like, I don't get that. That means you have very, very, very low self-esteem. That's why I like the loners. I can relate to the lone wolves, the leaders, the Baddies of the world, the Summers of the world, right? They go by their own beat of their drum. As crazy as it might sound, the Krishans, even though we know she's a, what they call it, y'all, I can't think of the word, but like, she be like stealing people personality, but I'm going somewhere with this. Krishan wasn't following nobody on Baddies. Them hoes was following Krishan. They was rock tars. Rolly, Scotty, Jayla, you know what I'm saying? They was following behind Krishan. What I'm saying is that people that do their own thing and people gravitate towards them, not the other way around, right? You just on some follow the leader type stuff. How the hell is Gloss Up, arguably the most famous person on Baddies Gone Wild outside of Ming Lee, and that's only because she's Nicki Minaj's sister, and you following behind TT and he and Hurricane Hill. You know what I'm saying? DTB is clearly bigger than Ivory. Why are you following behind Ivory? Like, I don't get it. It's just weird. I'm sorry.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
It literally makes no sense. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Okay? You said Krishan's a follower too. I'm not talking about in real life. On Baddies, no, she's not. Who is she following? Them hoes follow her. They rock tards. Who is Krishan following on Baddies? I'll wait. Come on, let's not do this. I watch Baddies. Who is she following? Come on. Anyways, but yeah, Tavy, all of them. I just don't get it. But I like that she brought that up because basically, remember, come to find out, Lex was a huge fan of Ahna. Okay, Lex was a huge fan of Ahna on Baddies, right? She was a fan. And I truly believe that's why she give her a lot of grace. And to be honest with you, remember Ahna came out the closet last year, right? We already know about Lex, right? How she gets down. It could be that too, okay? It could definitely be that too. Something's going on. Remember, Summer did say Summer did say Ahna knows something about Lex, right? That she doesn't even know, right? And then she was insinuating the relationship between Lex and Lemmy, allegedly. I'm just saying.
They're fucking each other. You bitches is freaky.
Allegedly. Any food, okay, any food. But I think I know why. All right, this is one of the main reasons I believe Ahna is in PC, okay, protective custody when it comes to Lex, okay. I truly believe it's because of Lemmy, okay. Shout out to iClock for the post. This was a old clip, okay, from a podcast with Ahna, okay, Adam Wack, all right, and hi, my name is T, right, from Baddies East, I believe. I think she was on Baddies East. And she asked her a very direct question, okay? You put 2 and 2 together. Check this out. Fair use.
Slept with my boss. I'm gonna take this motherfucking shot. Go ahead. Cheers. Cheers. Cause I'm a fuck out.
Wow. She called herself a bop. Wow.
Slept with my boss. I'm gonna take this motherfucking shot. Go ahead. Cheers. Cheers. Cause I'm a fuck out.
Rubbing his chin? Okay. Y'all do what y'all will with that information. I think I know what's going on. I think it's pretty obvious.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
But it's funny because, you know, like it's Hollywood, y'all, right? We know how Hollywood gets down. Everybody apparently is messing around, right? It's a small circle, small world, because Adam's supposed to be getting married. She's literally engaged to this MLB, you know, this baseball player that played for the Yankees. Okay. So remember, she's been crashing out online. Okay, she's been crashing out online. And talking about it's like the social media pressure, right? Getting to her. Summer alleges that Ahna's pregnant. Ahna says she's not, okay? Even though she blocked out her stomach, people were assuming that she's pregnant. All right, shout out to All Things Baddies USA for the post. It says, Adam Wack clarifies that she is not pregnant after fans saw that she covered up her stomach with an emoji. Adam says, y'all are delusional. I just didn't like how my stomach looked. I'm not pregnant. Damn. Huh. I don't know. Y'all do what y'all will with that information. All right. But you know who is pregnant? You know who is pregnant? Scotty. Okay. They will be having a baby real soon. Lemmy just knows how to keep himself all in. I ain't gonna lie, like, he's like the definition of like, don't mix business with pleasure. Right. And I'm just like, what are we doing? You know, you're literally ruining the show. You know, we remember what Chance said from One More Chance, right? From Real Chance of Love, right? From I Love New York. He was saying that the show was like, they had to be canceled because all the contestants was sleeping with everybody but him. The security guards, the producers, Lemmy, allegedly, right? This is what he said. Okay. But anyways, he got Scotty pregnant. Okay, so she getting her ultrasound. They having a baby girl. Okay. And you might be like, wow. Okay. I'd be like, wow. This is pretty cool, right? This is a nice, wholesome moment, right? But Scotty can't even enjoy her pregnancy. Okay. She cannot enjoy her pregnancy. Because for one, she's still on Baddies, pregnant as hell, literally in the midst of all these girls throwing stuff at each other, fighting and stuff. Like, it's not a good environment to be pregnant. It's not a good environment, period, but let alone pregnant, right? So check it out. Shout out to Real Baddie Talk for the Post. Says Summer None Other opens up about filming Baddies USA and her relationship with Scotty. Apparently, Scotty has been crying a lot. Okay, she has not been, her and Lemmy has not been on the best terms.
We ain't really care about filming. We won't really even, because it was just Natalie non-existent, her show, but she ain't here. Lemmy and Scotty and them had dipped off, and it looked like they didn't have a good time. We ain't really care about filming. We won't really even, because it was just Natalie non-existent, her show, but she ain't here. Lemmy and Scotty and them had dipped off, and it looked like they didn't have a good time. Bitch, I hope y'all ain't going all the way to Italy to cry. And when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I like Scotty, but bitch, don't go all the way to Italy to cry. But it's that pregnant shit. I like Scotty. She definitely one of my type of people. It's just that it haven't reached the time where me and Scotty need to be coexistent at the same time. If that makes sense, I don't feel like life has come full circle for that. But in the future, I see.
Shut the fuck up.
What is Summer talking about, y'all? They all want to be friends with Scotty so bad. Why? I don't get it. Anyways, so I know why she's been crying. Okay, check it out. Did you guys hear about this? Do y'all remember Miss Kaniyah from Jocelyn's Cabaret, the latest season and the last season on Zeus? Apparently, she will continue the show, maybe, possibly, but it will be on a different network. Okay, she has her own network now. Okay, but her name is Miss Kaniyah. Okay, she was one of the fan favorites on the show, and allegedly, her and Lemmy has been messing around. Would this surprise y'all with his track record? Come on, y'all.
What?
And y'all remember why he got the name Lemon Pepper. So at this point, be careful, y'all.
No, because it's getting out of hand now. Is anybody worried about their health? Is anybody worried about waking up the next motherfucking morning?
Let it burn, let it burn. Wait, no. Let me burn, let me burn. Let me let it burn. I'm telling y'all. Anyway, so let me actually respond to these allegations, okay? Because apparently, the allegations is going around that he's been messing around with this chick from Jocelyn's Cabaret. So look, people put two and two together. Look. So check this out. It says Lemmy allegedly took Kaniyah from Jocelyn's Cabaret to Milan with him January 16th, 2016. No, this got to be 2026. Yeah, they meant to say 2026 because this says coincidentally it's the same days, January 16th. So you know these blogs, y'all. They just be typing real fast. Don't be spell checking grammar, nothing like that. 2016, that was 10 years ago. Like, anyways, so we know what they meant, but check it out. We gotta mute it, but they saying that's her.
They got like a studio in the mall too. Crazy good ones. They be doing this. They got. No, I'm saying that you guys. I'm making me the guys too over there.
But I'm just. Scotty and I are fine. I'm just tired of.
Who said that?
I mean, we're gonna figure it out. But I'm just saying, man, you gotta.
I'm good.
Recording calls. I mean, would y'all be mad if your girl recorded the call and while you're on the phone
Yeah, I
Listen,
sure did.
let me ask you a question.
I
What does
sure.
that
Look,
mean?
look, this is
What does
how
that
we
mean?
were talking
Hold on, wait,
earlier
let
because
me
he
let me
wouldn't
just
let
say
me
this.
talk.
Let me
He
just
likes
say
to
this.
talk over me.
What does
Y'all
that
see
mean
this?
if you're on a
Y'all see
call
this?
and y'all arguing?
Uh-oh.
I think no, I'm saying that you I'm making me the guy too over there. I think no, I'm saying that you I'm making me the guy too over there.
Lemmy in the background, y'all. What y'all think? So Lemmy responds and says, "Who the F is Kaniyah? Respectful? I don't know that lady. Leave me alone."
Huh? Why would you say that?
Fix it.
Why would you say that?
You don't know her? Okay. Wasn't he on Jocelyn's Cabaret this season? I know I'm not tripping, right? Hold on. Jocelyn's Cabaret IG. Huh. I could have swore Lemmy was on Jocelyn's Cabaret this season, okay? They got so many clips, but I'm gonna scroll down. I know it's a long time because there's so many episodes. It is so many episodes. But I'm gonna scroll down real quick, guys, and try to find this clip of when he was on the show. Mind you, he was at the premiere too. He was at the premiere. Okay? And all of the girls, most of them, was there at the red carpet. So now you're saying you don't even know who this is? You know how crazy it is to say that, y'all? It is your network. And it's not like he's like, you know what I mean? Like he's hands-on with everything else. And you want us to believe that you don't even know who she is? Okay. All right. So I scrolled down. Y'all know we find everything over here, y'all. I got the receipts. Lemmy was on Jocelyn's Cabaret this season. Huh. Fair use. Jocelyn over here is giving Genie. I Dream of Genie. I remember I Dream of Genie or Aladdin or something like that. But when he said, here's my thing too. Y'all notice every time he say he ain't mess with somebody, just let time go by and come to find out he did. How long did he deny Scotty? And then when we called him out on it, he was like, "Oh, I never lied. I just didn't want y'all in my personal business." So you lied?
I'm here because he's really proud of how the cabaret has been going and the touring and just us performing all over the world. And he wants to surprise you guys. Keep elevating the brand. You keep evolving.
Hold on. You know, I'm a little blind, y'all. I'm a little blind. So I just want to see, whoa, wait, who is that right there? Huh, because you know she's kind of tall. You see that big head back here, right? You see this? That is Miss Kaniyah towering over everybody. He claims he didn't even just say, you know what, I ain't mess with that girl. He went as far as to say, I don't know her.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Girl, you is lying through your motherfucking teeth.
Ooh. Makes sense why the brothel girlies didn't like Kaniyah. Clock it. Why you eat like that?
Clock it. Clock that tea.
And he wants to surprise you guys. Keep elevating the brand. You keep evolving as a entrepreneur, a boss.
I just thought that was pretty interesting. So let's hear from Miss Kaniyah, all right, who is definitely a catfish, no shade, literally like a totally different person without the makeup. I'll just leave it at that. Any food. So shout out to Zeus Network Inc. for the post. It says Miss Kaniyah denies a woman's false claims of being in Milan with Lemuel Plummer. Okay, let's go.
Lemmy is the CEO of Zeus. I work at Zeus. Lemmy and I do not have any personal relationship or any type of relationship, period, outside of Zeus. We don't even know each other personally. Number 2, Cam, to the woman that made the video. The video that you made was highly insensitive. The video that you made was highly inappropriate. The video that you made was also damaging in a way that could hurt people involved. A lot of y'all are letting this rumor blow up. Y'all putting it on all of these different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, social media, but at the same time, this is supposed to be about people that you guys love. That is not okay. Y'all have to stop believing everything that y'all see. Y'all have to stop believing everything that y'all read. And y'all have to learn how to be better people, because it is a woman in this situation who is with a child, period. It is a woman that is at a very vulnerable state in her life. And instead, you guys are pushing a narrative that is completely false. Y'all don't have no proof. And that's just not okay. Under no circumstances, I don't care how y'all try to play it like, oh, it's social media. No, that is not okay. That is not okay to spread false allegations, period. Another thing, when y'all see that a woman is thriving, when y'all see that a woman is having success, when y'all see that a woman is elevating, that does not always mean that it is a man in the picture, period. Because I wanted to point that out as well. I do not appreciate these rumors. I am very sorry, Scotty, if you're watching this and you happen to deal with this, and also Lemmy, because he's not dealing with me. I don't know none of their situation or what they got going on, but he's not dealing with me. So everybody in this situation is victims. And that's just a lot, y'all. Like, that's really a lot. And y'all have to start holding yourself more accountable for the things that y'all say, the things that y'all put out in the world, because y'all do not know that how it can affect other people. Again, Scotty, if you are watching this, I love you. I hope that you have a very smooth and safe and comforting rest of your pregnancy. But you guys have to do better. This is not okay. It will never be okay. That's just wild. But that's all I wanted to say on the topic. Let's move on and let's give people their privacy to
y'all believe this? She did a lot of explaining for nothing.
We don't believe you.
Bitch, calm down. It's just Instagram. Bitch, please. Who are you fooling?
Here's my thing. Why we acting like Scotty didn't steal Lemmy from Janisha? I feel like once you start doing all of these public apologies like this, where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, there is fire. And here's my thing. A lot of these rumors that come out end up being true. So she's like, oh, you just hearing this and you're hearing that. I'm like, well, Lemmy literally has a reputation of sleeping with the cast members on Zeus, allegedly. Like, everybody can be lying. And it literally with Janisha and Scotty alone and Christina and like, come on, y'all. What are we doing here? She's not a bad looking woman. Like, I can definitely see Lemmy, you know what I mean, trying to get with Miss Kaniyah. So I don't see where is this, yeah. But she doing all this, filler buster, and I'm not buying it. That's just me. I'm not buying it.
Bitch, please. Who are you fooling?
Y'all do what y'all will with this information. I believe it. I'm sorry. This is my opinion. This is all alleged. We have no idea. I'm just saying, in just my opinion, I believe something's going on. Okay.
They're fucking each other.
Him saying, "Who is that?" when she's on your network and you was on the show, hands on, with the, like, you don't. Okay. All right. Well, we know something's evil is lurking going on with Zeus. Because what's up with people dropping like flies, y'all? It is very scary. All praises to the Most High. We send our condolences to these people who have lost their lives, and it's just a coincidence, their connection to Zeus Network, right? So we saw this guy. He was on Erica Mena, Two Ways, her show. He goes by J-Rock or Pee-wee. And he was on that show. He was actually at the Bad Boys auditions as well to be on the new season. And right after that, y'all, he was unfortunately unalived. Okay, so shout out to All About the Tea for the Post. Check this out, guys. Fair use. It says tragic news out of St. Louis. Okay, so he's from St. Louis. Okay, St. Louis. J-Rock, also known as Pee-wee, from Two Ways with Erica, was unalived in a fatal poking. Wow. Sending prayers to his family, friends, and everyone who loved him. Wow. And what's crazy is, remember, this show never had a reunion, right? But this is actually the second person from that same show, from the same season, in less than a year that was unalived. Tragically, too, because they're both young. I think the 7 guy was 25 or maybe even younger than that, right? Wow. Let's go.
If the person found dead in that alley overnight is the same person who was at the center of a missing person investigation in University City. Let's get you straight to video from that scene. This all unfolded about 1:30 or so this morning in an alley on the 4200 block of Olive near Whittier in the central west end of the city. St. Louis City Police telling us that City Police were working a missing person case from last night, and that the cell phone from that missing person pinged in the area of the 4200 block of Olive in the city. City authorities tell us when University City Police got to the location on Olive there, they found a man down with at least one puncture wound to his torso area. That man was pronounced dead at the scene. City Police say it appears that the puncturing happened in the alley there on Olive. St. Louis City authorities towed a white van from that scene with Missouri license plates. At this point, City Police have not released the name or the age of the person who was discovered dead in that alley. University City Police confirming for me this morning that they were indeed working a missing person case from last night involving an adult male. They say their investigation led them to the Olive location, but they would not confirm if the person found dead on Olive is indeed their missing person from last night. City Police tell me they may release more information later this morning. Mike and Blair, bottom line, investigation still unfolding this morning.
Wow. And things matter, you guys. Visuals matter, right? See this hand signal? I'll just leave it at that. Very interesting choice for a photo. But yeah, man, Aaron the plumber. Okay, you guys remember Aaron the plumber? He was kind of like the summer of her show. Very viral, hilarious, fighting everybody and stuff like that. He claims, allegedly, that he feels as if Zeus is after him too, right? So let's hear from him. He actually speaks on J-Rock situation. Okay, shout out to Messy Media HQ for the post. It says, Aaron the plumber, conspiracy on Pee-wee's unaliving. Okay, let's go.
Rest in peace, Jay Hefner. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this one more time. Google all the contestants' names from Two Ways or Erica Mena, and ask Google, how does this name trace back to Greek mythology? And watch what you come up with. I promise y'all, watch. I'm going to have to make some video. I'm not moving in silence. You feel me? Because they gonna try to get me whatever. I'm gonna put out as much as information as I can. In the real way, I gotta go. Look, y'all, it's hella weird, bro. They want me to stay for this fucking boxing match. You know what I'm saying? My hand is fractured. They know I can't defend myself like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. And then I asked them to speak out on my behalf, like, hey, y'all see the doctor note I got, and I can't fight. Was y'all gonna speak out and say, hey, Aaron couldn't fight because of this? Hell no, they didn't say nothing because they want to destroy my image. They all working together. Of course they not gonna speak out and say Aaron hurt his hand or whoopty wop. No, because they want to destroy my image. I can't let them do that, Baddies. But the recording is on my Instagram with Mams Taylor, you know what I'm saying, threatening me. And the man was threatening me because I didn't want to sign a boxing contract with a life insurance policy on it. I couldn't even see, they wouldn't even give me permission to see how big the policy was or to, hey, what time they closing the doors? All right, cool, appreciate it. They didn't even want to give me permission to see how big the policy was. They didn't want to give me permission to see how big the policy was, and they trying to make themselves the beneficiaries.
Wow. So he basically trying to say they trying to set him up for the okie doke to get rid of him too. That's what he's basically trying to say. And they're trying to profit off of it. I'm like, wow. This is super interesting. But here's my thing. He said a boxing match. So technically he's still working with Zeus. He's doing like a celebrity boxing match with Zeus. Even though he keeps saying, obviously, he feels as if they're after him. They're trying to get rid of, like, you know, that's the thing that be kind of like throwing me off. You know, it's so evil, it's this and that, you're scared and all that, but you're still working with them. You know? I don't know. That is, I don't know.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
They try to make themselves the beneficiaries, but I'm not stupid. And then in the contract too, they want to control like me podcasting and me live streaming and stuff. You feel me? I don't have no fucking reason to lie to y'all. I don't give a fuck about being famous, bruh. I never wanted to be famous. Rewind, go back to Pop the Balloon. Let's go from the genesis of Aaron the Plumber. When did I ever say I wanted to be famous? When? I never did. You feel me? I was just a plumber. I was looking for a woman. But they gonna make it seem like Aaron's crazy. He's on steroids. He's this, he's that. I never did no fucking steroids in my life. You feel me? How did I get on the fight card? I got blood tested. Several blood tests. They blood test me before and after I got out here. Ain't never did no steroids, but that's key. You feel me? They gonna try to make it seem like, oh, he got roid rage. He's crazy. No, I'm not fucking crazy. It's divine.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Him saying that they even want to control him live streaming and him making podcasts, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, wow. So is everything controlled? Everything that we see these people do, right? And that's probably why they want to silence Summer so much, because she's kind of like going off script and spilling tea and saying this and saying all of that. I don't know. It's pretty interesting.
Intervention going on. There's divine intervention. God got his hand on me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got ancestors on the other side that got me divinely protected. That's why I done made it this far. But this gonna make me an even bigger target. And just like how on the news, look at my Instagram. Y'all go to my Instagram. You're not qualified right now. Jay Hefner. They said Jay Hefner died protecting his cousin. That's false. That is false, bruh. Y'all do not believe shit that you see on the news. Don't believe shit that you see on the news. That's how they manipulate and control the masses with the news.
That's super interesting, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
Bitch, I'm scared. Where's the door?